What's up guys, Houndish here, and today it's time for some Destiny 2 with the weekly reset for the 29th of December. So we do have just a couple of days left in 2020, and additionally that means the final reset for the Dawning event in Destiny 2. So we'll talk about that, but we also have double loot for Nightfall Ordeals, with other loot bonuses available for Platinum clears. And then also we'll see if we get any new steps for the seasonal quests this week, but otherwise we'll break down the Europa content, our vendors, rewards, and key activity stuff in the game this reset. So guys, I hope you enjoy the video, and also be sure to check out my partners at Now Drinks, as they've got some really tasty drinks that help improve focus and memory while gaming, made with all natural ingredients. And you can get a free shaker at checkout using code Houndish, so the link for that is down below. Initially, for our Season of the Hunt content, we can see right here that the crew still doesn't have anything kind of brand new or unexpected for us this week in the Tangled Shore. And then also when we take a look at the director in general, looking at the European Dead Zone, things like that, nothing kind of popping up around the reservoir. Once again, we're waiting on random rolls for Hawkmoon, as well as some other season quest stuff that's going to roll out probably in January at this rate, I suppose. So stay locked and loaded on all of that. But once again, be sure to get as many upgrades done for the crew as possible, as we will be unlocking a final upgrade as one of those quests in the next few weeks. For the Nightfall Ordeal, this week's strike is the Glassway, and of course, as Bungie have said, we do have double Nightfall Ordeal rewards all week, and then we can get double Platinum rewards in Nightfall the Ordeal all weekend on top of that. So essentially, that's going to mean a lot of potential rewards inside of Nightfall Ordeals, especially when it comes to running them over the course of this weekend. So be sure, as always, to take advantage of that. Additionally, of course, we can get our Pinnacle gear from inside of the normal Vanguard Strikes playlist, and we have discussed recently some of the changes we're going to see for Season 13, which will be pretty exciting. Now though, Dawning does continue for one final week, after which, of course, rewards will go away for a year, and that does include all of the quest drops, triumphs, of course, Holiday Oven and stuff like that. However, we also have the final steps of the community segment for the Dawning quest, which hopefully we will be able to get done this week, but bear in mind, Bungie have tripled Dawning Essence rewards for the remainder of the event, and let us know if you'll be jumping into any of the Dawning stuff this week. This week for the Eververse store though, let's take a look at what we've got right here. And of course, with it being the final week of the Dawning, there are plenty of Dawning items available for silver initially on the front page, so some stuff you may want to grab. And we do have the Glee Barrage ornament right there for the Xenophage, so pretty interesting thing if you haven't seen it already. But of course, for the Bright Dust stuff, we do have the Resilient Laurel shader right there for the Dawning, very kind of silvery white, I suppose. We've also got the Silverwing Kestrel right there, one of the Dawning ships. And then we've got the Little Helper Shell, which I believe is a new one that hasn't been up for Bright Dust just yet, so you can grab that on the front page, as well as the Frosty Friend multiplayer emote that we can check out on the screen right here. Always pretty interesting stuff, building those virtual snowmen. Of course, there is the event page itself where you grab the armor and things like that. But then for the main Bright Dust section, we do have the Turbulent Weather emote right here. We're going to check out all the Eververse stuff since this is the final week for the Dawning event. We've also got the Fist Bump multiplayer emote, one that we've seen a little bit more regularly, as well as the Tangled Shell that you can get right there, with some lovely lights wrapped around it. We've also got the Crystalline Shell, I believe, one of the older shells for the Dawning on the front page, as well as the Gift Giver Sparrow, some very, very funky stuff with all those engrams in the back. And then we've got the Cardinal Directive Sparrow as well. Some very funky stuff, man, for the Dawning this year. And then also the Great Pigeon projection, which is very, very cool. Looks not quite like a pigeon right there. We also have the Howling Blizzard transmat effect that we can grab, as well as the Shower of Gifts transmat effect if you want to check that out. And then we've got the Ice Ball effects also right here. And finally, the Celestia, the Dawning Celebration, Dawning Tranquility, and Dawning Brilliance shaders up for grabs this week. Briefly, while we are in the tower, let's take a look at Banshee's inventory as well. We can see he does have Power of Rasputin, which is one of the Warmind cell mods, which is very, very solid right there you can grab this week. So absolutely be sure to pick that up, because you do gain a bonus to weapon damage against enemies that are near Warmind cells. Pretty good one. And he hasn't had that for quite some time. We've also got a quick access sling. Then, as always, all of our other kind of upgrade materials that you can grab, as well as those gunsmith bounties. Now though, looking to the Europa director, we can see Eventide Ruins is going to be the Eclipse zone for this week. Of course, we should get a new penguin and augment available, so I'll keep you posted on those when I can. But also, we've got the Empire Hunt, the Dark Priestess, up as the featured one for this week. And then moving over to the Exo Challenge, we do have Simulation Survival. Of course, a few opportunities for Pinnacle gear. Speaking of Pinnacle gear though, we've got the Deepstone Crypt, also with a new raid challenge. So we've got the Of All Trades challenge, Be interested to see how we get that one done. Then once again, the Exo Stranger fragment quests do continue to be available if you need to collect any. And for our Legend and Master Lost sectors right now, we've got the 1280 Concealed Void dropping exotic chest armor. And then moving over to Bunker E15 at 1250, this one is dropping exotic head armor right now, so good opportunity to try and grab new helmets and stuff. Once again, don't forget that the Prophecy Dungeon has returned with Pinnacle gear. But in the Crucible right here, we do have Mayhem, as well as Glory Survival Elimination, and then we've got Rumble for a featured playlist down there, as well as Control. Then, Trials of Osiris will return on the daily reset on Friday. Otherwise, the rest of the basic, powerful, and Pinnacle stuff will appear on the Director as always. And very finally right here for the Dreaming City this week, if you do want to access the Ascendant Challenge, it's going to be the Forfeit Shrine, which is found in the Garden of Isilla. So, as always, if you want the location for that one, I'll run some gameplay at the end of the video, in case you are completing any Forsaken content. But otherwise, guys, that is the reset for today in Destiny 2. So, as always, I hope this video has been useful. Let us know if you are jumping in, and of course, wishing you guys a happy new year. I will have a couple of content drops hopefully throughout the week. And then we expect the pace to kind of start to pick up a little bit as we go back into January. And of course, we're getting a new season in February as well. So, as always, stay locked and loaded here on the channel. Get subscribed and turn on notifications so I can keep you posted on the world of Destiny 2. But otherwise, thanks as always for tuning in. If I don't catch you before, then all the best for 2021. And otherwise, I hope you guys have an awesome day.
Down.